Hi guys, welcome to SoftwareLyf. In this video, we will talk about how HRs fool you adding ESOPs to your salary, especially in small and mid-range companies. These days, some companies are like, we're offering you 40 LPA CTC. And when you look closer, 25 lakhs of that 40 LPA is just ESOPs. And you're sitting there thinking, bro, what are these ESOPs? Is it variable pay? No. Bonus? No. At least gift? No, not at all. Then what the hell is it? Welcome to the world of HR manipulation. Before we get into the explanation, let me tell you a small story. So, this happened around 10 years ago when people were really mad about iPhones. One of my close friends told his younger brother, who had just finished his intermediate, that if you become a topper in engineering every year continuously, I'll get you an iPhone worth 1 lakh rupees. And obviously, his brother got super excited hearing this. But there was a twist. My friend said, I won't give you for free. If you win the challenge, you can buy it from me for just 10,000 rupees, like a huge discount. But if you don't become a topper, then forget the iPhone. I'll get you some basic phone. That's it. The younger brother agreed. He studied really hard, became a topper every year, and finally he earned that iPhone and got it for just 10,000 rupees. This way, my friend ensured that his brother really studied well. That's how ESOPs also work, more or less. Here, the iPhone is a kind of a gift, but ESOPs, they're part of your salary. That's where manipulation come into the picture. So you get your part of the salary, which is 25 lakhs, only after fulfilling some conditions. Let's see what those are. The full form of ESOP is Employee Stock Options Plan. Here, pay attention to the word options. They're giving you stock options, not stocks, which means the company is not giving you actual shares. They're just giving you an option to buy their shares at a discounted price in the future if you stay loyal. Like one day, probably, possibly, potentially, you might get something, not at the beginning. Until then, it's all in the imagination. When it comes to employment, this is how HRs manipulate you. They take your ESOPs and add them to your CTC, that too with made up numbers. Like we are giving you 40 LPA. Out of that, 15 LPA is your base salary with 10,000 ESOPs worth 25 lakhs. And you are like, oh wow, but they don't tell you things like you have to buy those 10,000 ESOPs with your own money at a discounted price, of course. And when can you actually access them? And can you encash them as soon as you receive them? They don't tell you all these details because the goal is simple to impress you with the big numbers and hope you don't ask any questions. Even if they say 10,000 ESOPs, you don't get them all at once. Companies usually give them in parts, like 25% after completion of first year, 50% after completion of second year, and so on for 4 years. This process is called vesting. For example, if you leave the company in the first year, you will get nothing. And if you leave after 1 year, you will get 2,500 shares out of those 10,000. The rest gone vanished. It's like a loyalty test. And if you don't pass, no shares for you. Okay, let's say you survived 4 years and all your 10,000 ESOPs are now wasted. Finally, your time has come. But wait, to convert those ESOPs into real shares, you have to buy them. As I said earlier, with your own money. Yep, they're not free. Just like how younger brother paid 10,000 rupees to get the iPhone. This process is called exercising. And the amount you pay per share is what called exercise price. Remember, you're paying real money from your own pocket upfront for an imaginary profit. Here, I want to tell you something nobody talks about. Let's say you leave the company and your shares are vested. There is a countdown now, usually 90 days. In those 90 days, if you don't pay and exercise them, you will lose them completely. And many people don't even know this. They leave the company, chill for 6 months, then suddenly remembers, oh my god, I had ESOPs in my previous company. Too late, they're expired already. Okay, the final twist is just when you think you finally got something, the income tax department wants to mint money from you. When you exercise your options, you have to pay tax on the profit. It's called perquisite tax. Let's say your exercise price is 1,000 rupees per share and the market price is 2,500. Then the IT department says, congrats man, you made 1,500 profit per share. So please pay tax on that. So for 10,000 shares, you will pay tax on 15 lakh rupees. That means you bought shares worth 10 lakh rupees with real money and on top of that, pay tax for 15 lakh rupees again with the real money. And still, your shares are not real money yet. You have to sell them to get the actual cash. Okay, now how to sell them? If your company is public listed company, great, you can sell them directly in the market. But if it's not a listed company, you are stuck now. You have to wait until your company is acquired by some other company, or you have to wait until your company goes for an IPO, or if your company has a buyback policy. Otherwise, you can't convert them to actual cash. After all this drama, if you are fortunate enough to sell your shares successfully for a profit, then our income tax department comes into the picture once again. Yes, you have to pay another tax for that profit as well. It's called capital gains tax. So you are paying tax on both imaginary and real profits. This is the reality of ESOPs. I hope you got the clarity now. And remember, going forward, if any company offers you ESOPs, don't just smile and say, thank you, sir. Ask these questions like your career depends on it. How many ESOPs are you giving me? What is the exercise price now? What is the current share price? That means fair market value. What is the vesting schedule? How long do I have to exercise after quitting? Is there any liquidity plan like IPO, acquisition, something like that? And if these questions are not answered properly, you already know they're planning to fool you with the inflated CTC numbers. Because here is the brutal truth about ESOPs. Most employees never make money from them. Why? The common reasons are number one, the company never IPOs. Number two, employee left early. Number three, employee couldn't afford to exercise. Number four, didn't know about the 90-day rule. Number five, taxes ate up all the profit. Meanwhile, companies proudly show off imaginary lakhs and crores in your CTC just to make the offer look fantastic. I'm not saying ESOPs are bad, but how they are sold to you, that's the problem. So next time, if any HR says they are ready to offer you a fat CTC with ESOPs, don't just get excited. Remember that salary is real, ESOPs are potential. Ask the right questions and don't let your HR turn your career into Thug Life movie. That's it for now. If this video saved you from getting fooled, give it a like. Drop your ESOP horror stories in the comment section. I'm all ears. And last but not the least, unlike ESOPs, my videos are actually free and you know what to do now. Thanks guys. I'll meet you in another interesting useful video soon. Bye for now.